Hey guys, welcome back for another review. Today I got a special one for you. Well, it's special for me anyway. It's the Terminator T800 from Hot Toys, 1/6 scale, battle damage version. So, just got this guy in today actually, and so far pretty impressed with it. Definitely got a lot of pluses, and there's a couple of negatives to go through with this figure as well. But just want to go ahead and show you the box. This is the new box that came out. I really like the artwork. It's got a very 80s vibe to it. It's got a picture of the actual figure. It's got the Terminator in the font at the top, and then the MMS238 logo also along the sides, and in the back you got the Terminator vision. Really very cool. So it's just a regular shoebox design, but definitely gets the job done. It's very eye-catching. A little flimsy on the cardboard, but aside from that, really nice. And let's go ahead and get into the figure, because not too many of you guys are going to be interested in the box. So here it is. I'm going to give you just a visual tour, let you guys take it in for yourself. Finally, the very long anticipated Police Shootout, Police Massacre, T800 version. A lot of people have bashed this figure. I mean kit bashed it, using the Technor or MMS238. This has been probably the most iconic look for the entire movie, and the one that we've been waiting for many years. I know I have. It's really awesome to finally have it in the collection, to have all the accurate parts, the correct guns. Definitely awesome. So, gonna go ahead and get started at the bottom. They gave us this new base. It's it's almost a DX base, essentially. It's got the spotlights, it's got the Terminator nameplate, and on top it's got one of the coolest designs for a base I've seen yet, and that's the street from the chase scene in the tanker truck on the motorcycle, where Kyle Reese was throwing the pipe bombs to disable the T800. But really nice detail. You can make out the blood there on the pipe bomb itself, blood in the street, bullets, wreckage. Comes across as extremely realistic. Love the base. As we're in this shot, you can see the new boots, which are a big improvement over the Technor or MMS238 boots. A lot more realistic, definitely a lot more flexible, a lot more flex in there. It's not as bulky looking at the top, so very nice there. So we go up, you now got the more accurate, darker khaki pants. The Technor pants were a little light. This may be coming across a little light because I have the camera light on, but trust me, it's definitely a darker tone, and it looks really good in person. It's kind of like a thick khaki material, so it's pretty robust feeling. Still feels in scale, but it definitely gives the illusion that it's real khaki pants. And then going up from there, we got finally the accurate t-shirt, and it does have some bullet holes in it. That's a point I'll get into shortly. The leather jacket, and then of course the all new Police Shootout head sculpt and accurate gargoyles. While I got the camera light on, you might be able to just make out the NOI underneath. So these are tinted glasses. It's a really nice touch. So they're essentially real, not just colored plastic. And into the head sculpt, I think the head sculpt is really very good with the glasses on. I think they got the proportions pretty accurate. I would say once you take the glasses off is where you'll start to take notice that the likeness is not perfect. It's really good, but it's not perfect. I think it's a little bit too wide, and I think the expression that they or expression or lack of expression, he doesn't kind of have that pissed off look that he kind of has throughout the movie. It's very more neutral. So really very good. I'd say it's 90 to 95% there. Another thing I've noticed with the head sculpts, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have noticed this recently, is the increased size of them. So with the increased size, it creates some new issues. I mean, you get a more maybe accurate sculpt. There's a slightly more surface area there to work with. Maybe even actually more accurate to 1/6 scale, having a bigger head. But with that, kind of makes the body look a little smaller. Now I've got them posed, or made an attempt to pose them in the Sideshow PF kind of pose where he's walking and shooting. And there's definitely ways to make him look really good. You pose this guy the right way, and it's gold. But straight out of the box, you know, you definitely notice, turn the head straight on, you get the impression that the neck is a little too thin. And it's really the same neck as the TTM20 or the DX10. The only difference is now the increased head size kind of makes it look smaller. My biggest gripe with the figure is the body. Essentially what they did is they've used the TTM20 or the Terminator 2 body for the Terminator 1 figure. And the problem is, it's not big enough. When we got the Technor, we got a larger body. Bring him into screen. The Technor had a much bigger chest, much more bulked out, definitely more accurate to Arnold's size in T1. See, the neck is really thick, matches the proportions really well to T1, and the DX10 body or the MMS238 body, whatever you want to call it, was specifically designed to accurately depict Arnold from T2, and they've gone ahead and used that body for T1. This is essentially the body, and this is the additional head that you get with the set, the tanker truck. Awesome head. Really well done. Really grotesque. The blood work is amazing. The thin, dripping blood lines on the face. The robotics. This, they knocked out of the park. Really, it's just, couldn't be happier with that head sculpt. This is, you know, the look after he's actually blown off the motorcycle and gets run over by the tanker truck. And it really messes him up big time. Extremely gory. But as I was saying, you know, the body was created to accurately depict Arnold from T2, and in this case, you know, they used it for the T1 figure, so it's a little too small, but don't let that detract you from the figure, because like I said, you get this guy posed up, you know, you kind of just turn the head, you definitely want to get the glasses on, and he really fills the part. And that right there, that's Arnold, and that looks awesome. So one of the other gripes I got with the figure, this is a minor gripe, is the t-shirt. With it having the bullet wounds in the holes, there's no way to go ahead and recreate the actual "I'll be back" scene when he walks into the police station looking for Sarah Connor. And if you're thinking of reversing the shirt to achieve that, you can forget about that, because with Hot Toys' attention to detail, they went ahead and they also added blood to the back of the shirt. It's not showing as well right here, but I've seen many pictures where the blood is on the back of the shirt. But this is a good opportunity to take a look at the actual bullet wounds that he took, and this looks awesome. I mean, this looks really grisly. You see the blood stained into the leather, the holes, and it looks awesome. Really nice, you know, cut and sew here. This jacket is extremely similar to the T2 jacket, but there is some noticeable differences. I don't want to knock him over. Bringing in one of the T2 figures here. This is the DX13. If you're looking for the differences in the jacket, you notice the DX13 has this D-shaped extra pocket, and also some pockets up here where this jacket does not. And that's one of the main differences that'll definitely be your tell that it's a T2 jacket or a T1 jacket. They've also sewn down the points here. I know some people are cutting that, and that's fine, but you still can pop the collar in the back to kind of achieve the desired look of how he looked in the film. This here is an example. I know people are going to be looking for comparisons. This was my attempt at the police station shootout bash using the surgery scene head, battle damage head from the 136 or Tech Nor, and I'm sure you, you guys are interested in the differences between the two. One of the major ones is obviously the head size, and obviously the eye being removed. Take the glasses off so you can see. The hair is a little bit more square on this, and the head shape is definitely smaller, but it's also more linear. It's like more up and down, where this one does have a bit of a round look to it. Another thing you'll notice in hand is that the new figure is a little bit more tanned as well, but it's really not too bad. It's not overdone like the DX10 was. So I want to get in a little closer here on the detail of the skin tone. I know on some of the images it looks really flat, but when you get really in there, there is some freckling going on. Now going into the accessories on the figure, the AR-18, finally an accurate rifle from the film. This one was almost impossible to find an accurate AR-18 to go with your bash. Now we finally got one. It's got the accurate clip taped together from the film. It's got some moving parts here. The slide is really fragile looking. It's got the strap. Excellent addition. The Spaz shotgun. Also has pump action, so that really works. Slides back and forth. You can see it's got a metallic look there to the barrel portion, a weathered plastic look to the grip. Very realistic looking. Looks fantastic. We also get the addition of the 45 long slide with laser sight. Pretty much an exact duplicate of the one we got with the Tech Nor. It was a nice inclusion with the set. I don't believe he has it at this point in the film, but you can recreate some poster scenes with that. And everything works. The hammer cocks, the slide pulls back, the clip also is removable. And now we got the Smith & Wesson revolver. I believe he gets this at a police station. Really nice metallic finish to that. Wood handle. The cylinder rotates, and it also does come out to expose the cylinder and the bullets and the hammer cocks as well. All fragile parts, so you know you guys don't want to go crazy with this. Handle these with care. And then the assortment of hands. You got a total of 4 complete sets of hands. The trigger hands are on the figure, fists, relaxed hands, and then these claw hands that go with the tanker truck. Look, they're battle damaged, torn up, kind of in a claw shape. I don't really remember him having his hands in that position, but really well done. The paint, let's see if I can get, yeah. So that's the hands, guys. Gonna pan back and show you kind of all of the recent releases from the Terminator franchise. This guy definitely stands out. He's definitely a must for the collection. Despite the smaller body, not that it's smaller, well, it's smaller than the Tech-Nor, and the, not including the additional shirt, this figure pretty much is a DX without the PERS, the eyeball rolling system that they have. And for the price, it's really not bad. I mean, $230, I believe it's retails for. It's $230 or $240. Definitely worth every penny of that. If you guys been waiting for the police shootout, this is it. Don't let it pass. Definitely pick it up. Definitely highly recommend it. Would have liked a couple of changes to be made. It wasn't a perfect release. If they would have just took the extra time to go ahead and beef up the upper chest torso, I think it would have been pretty much perfect. But as it stands, I believe it's really, really nice. Definitely any Terminator fan needs to get this in their collection. I know some guys are doing some mods. They're taking off the head and bulking out the neck. That definitely will help the appearance. So that's something you guys could look into if the thin neck bothers you. And again, it's the same neck as the DX10 or MMS, or sorry, getting confused here, all these acronyms. The TTM20 body. This is exactly the body that you're getting underneath the clothes. The only other difference is there's some battle damage shown on the arm. But that's it, guys. I don't want to run this really much further. You heard me ramble enough. Definitely recommend it. Terminator, T800, battle damage, police station shootout, tanker truck combo. I'll do a update video when I get the additional parts needed to recreate the tanker truck figure. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching, subscribing, and commenting.